In this video, we will learn about what is modules and packages in Python. By the end of the video, you will understand what modules are, import functions from other files, create your own modules, understand Python packages, structure larger projects cleanly. And if you are building real developer habits, hit like and subscribe and comment structure if you are coding along. Okay, so let's first of all talk about what is a module. A module is just a Python file. For example, let's just create a file called utils.py. And utils.py file has a function called greet in it, and it returns hello and the name. We are using printf here. So what printf will do is it works like this. If you use it like this, and you can just print text here, and if you wanna print some variable content, you can just use it in like this, so it will be replaced by the variables value, and you won't have to do it like this, like name, then after then this not semicolon, sorry, then this double colon thing again. So it's much easier to read and easier to create. Okay, so now we just created a file called utils.py, and now we create another file called, it can be anything, and the another file, let's just say my.py in my case, and I just saved that file and it's right here in the same folder. And now I say import utils. So what I'm doing is I am importing the utils file in this current file, and if I say print utils dot, you can see it suggested greet, because it recognized that utils file, sorry, not file, utils module has a function called greet. And if you run it now, it will say hello admin. Now your code is reusable across files. If you want to import a specific function from a module, you can use it like this. I'm gonna first comment this out. You can do from utils and import the function name, which in our case will be greet. And some of you might say that you only have one function, you are importing that. Yeah, I know, and that's okay. Now we'll print greet, and let's just print Alice. Cleaner, but be careful with naming conflicts. So this method is cleaner, but be careful with naming conflicts. Now let's look at the renaming imports. First, I'll just add this saying import specific function, importing specific function, and we will be commenting this too. Now comes renaming imports. So now we will import our utils file as u. So now we can call it u.greet instead of utils. So now we can call it like this. And if you run it, it will still work. And this program is much shorter and cleaner. So now let's talk about what is a package. A package is a folder containing multiple modules. So for example, let's just create a folder here saying project, and the project got something called main.py and utils.py. Actually, let's just move it in and hit OK. And then it got another folder in it saying security, and security got some more files saying underscore underscore init dot underscore underscore init underscore underscore dot py, and scanner.py. So it can have multiple files. And this is our package. This project folder called is package. Underscore underscore init.py tells Python this is a package file. If you don't create this file, Python will not recognize it as package. So the question comes, how do we import something from package? For that, you can do something like this. From security dot scanner. So why security dot scanner? Because it was in the security package, and we are specifying it to like to use scanner file, and from that import scan function only. I know it's showing us an error because we just didn't created anything in it. You can just like write any program here and use it. And this is how real applications are structured. Now let's talk about why structures matter. Without modules, one giant messy files, hard debugging, no scalability. And with modules, clean separation, easier testing, professional structure. Now let's talk about some common mistakes. Circular imports. If you are importing same package or module again and again, you are doing something wrong. Poor folder structure. If you don't maintain the folder structure of your packages, it's not a good practice. And naming conflicts. For example, you named a module or package XYZ, and you named another module or package the same. For example, you have multiple modules and packages named XYZ. Okay, so that's it for the video.